In today's video, I'm going to catch up taking care of some of the post-installation messages on my Joomla sites and Joomla sites that I manage. If you're like me, you probably may be putting those off. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 246 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. Is it 246? Oh, you know, that number always just escapes. 248. I'm glad I checked. 248 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also work on Joomla sites, build them, maintain them, migrate them, Joomla 4. If you are looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or even just to help you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. Today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Do you have a Joomla site? Of course you do. That's probably why you're here, unless you're incredibly spending time with me. Head on over to mysites.guru and get a free site audit for your Joomla. Get a free site audit for your Joomla site. And while you are there, check out all the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And subscribe. If you do, use the coupon code BASICJoomla. You get a free month. You get a free month anyways, like I always say. But it is well worth it. It'll save you lots of time. All right. Now, I noticed that there's something going on with the green screen, the background remover here. And that's because I forgot to pull the curtains, which will make things a little bit better. There we go. That's better. Hello in chat to Bjorn and Derek, Valerie, Ivor, Loic, bonjour, comment ça va? And Derek says Roger's having problems in your area, so you'll likely have to refresh frequently. Yeah, Derek, where are you? If you're using Rogers, where are you in the Canada? All right, and Loic, I think that's your first time to be in chat here, so welcome. Oh, you're in Waterloo. Cool. Waterloo. Derek, did you get to see the eclipse this week? Did you get to somewhere where there was totality? Okay. So let's turn our attention to the screen here. Nope, you didn't. Well, you Waterloo, you still would have been, what were you, about 90% 90% coverage there, right? All right, so what are post-installation messages, or installation messages, as I noticed they are called in Joomla 5? They're just key notes in your Joomla site when you update things, or especially if you're updating your Joomla site, some things change along the way, and there's important things that you need to know and make adjustments in your site. And so it's good to deal with those and acknowledge them and get them all tickety-boo, and they're helpful. And I often think, oh yeah, I should do that. I'll do that later on when I have some time. So I thought today I would track down some on my sites and track down some on some of my client sites that I maintain and catch up on those. So to find those, what we're going to do is go into the back end. Here's the Joomla 5 site. We will click on System, and then up in Information, we're going to see Installation Messages. So for my cybersalt.com site, we come to our first one, and it says, before 4.2.9, the default htaccess.txt file contained erroneous code for appending the content encoding HTTP header. This could result in double encoding errors when Joomla is installed in a subdirectory, and both this directory and its parent directory contain an htaccess file with this code. You should manually apply the necessary changes to existing htaccess file, as this file cannot be updated automatically. Loic says that's you're not often here. It's your first time. Oh, it's not your first time. Okay. Maybe. I'm sorry if I don't remember. It's maybe it's anyways. I'm glad that you're back. I don't know why I thought that was first. Why it was your first time, but I'm getting to be an old man. So, all right. So let's talk about this. I think that I have here on my site Fola Commander, all right, which is a tool from Fola which allows us to look at files right in your Joomla install. So you have to be super careful with this, but that will save me going into my web hosting control panel right now. When you install Joomla or in your Joomla site, you have an htaccess.txt file. If we click that, and I don't think I can view, only images can be previewed. So if we click that and go to edit, basically, if you're going to use search engine friendly URLs and you want to remove the index.php out of your URLs, you can turn on search engine friendly URLs in Joomla, but you need to rename htaccess.txt to .htaccess, because what you'll find in here is all of the rules to manage and rewrite your URLs so that they are search engine friendly, taking that out. Now, what this post installation message is saying is that before 4.2.9, the old code, header append content encoding gzip, it really should be header set content encoding gzip. So we're going to look for this old code in the htaccess.txt file. Now, I do have a .htaccess file for this site as well, which we can see. I'm just going to close this because I have search engine friendly URLs turned on. And here it is. Now, interestingly, this .htaccess file is 6.02 kilobytes, and this htaccess.txt file is 6.69 kilobytes. So this one is a bit bigger than the other. So we could compare, but let's just take a look in here. We will go edit the .htaccess file, and here are some of some rewrite engine things that I have in here. These are custom. And then we have the URL stuff. We have some URL stuff for the Joomla SEF, but this is kind of smaller, isn't it? And then I have the cPanel information here that shows the version of PHP that is being used, which is not true because this says EAPHP 80. So I discovered some things in here that I need to take care of, because the save path being PHP 8.0, but I'm pretty sure that I'm running PHP 8.1. So this is some of the stuff you get into. This is some of the stuff that you get into when you get dealing with these post-installation messages. Maybe you find some other things. Loic says, Loic says, not old, younger than ever. Well, if I was doing the Benjamin Button thing, I would be younger than ever, I suppose. Do I have a glossary of my YouTube videos like Maintenance Monday and Watch Me Work Wednesday? No, I don't. I do have them all on the cybersalt.com site. And I need to put something on there for search, I realized the other day. Get smart search happening. But no, I don't. The best thing to do is to Google or go to youtube.com/basic Joomla, and then you could search right on my channel. But yeah, I do need to add that search. That might be a good live stream to do. Maybe I'll do that next week. Okay, so, well, let's first of all right, here's what I'm going to do. And I have to do this very carefully. That's light mode. Yeah, I'm in light mode. I'm going to try to put in the SEF stuff, the htaccess.txt content into here. And obviously it's not quite the right, because the other one is so much bigger. So let's do this. htaccess.txt. I'm going to edit. I'm going to Control A and copy all of that. So this starts with package Joomla, and it goes down to the gzip and what I need to change. Oh, actually, let's change this first, just in case. So we're going to look for header append. Let's see if we can find append. Will my browser search this window? If I go F3, it's searching down at the bottom. APPEND. Next, previous. Oh, there you go. Header append vary accept encoding. Is that what I'm looking for? No, that's not it. So let's go next. No, that's the only one that is there. All right, let's just make sure. Let's look for everywhere that encoding shows. encoding. Let's go. Oh, it's in a lot of places. Next. I don't even have that text in there. And this is why I don't do post installation messages right away. Let's see. This could result in You should manually apply the necessary changes to existing htaccess file, as this file cannot be updated. You know what? Let's go over to a Joomla 5 site. All right. And let's go to J5 Core. It'll log in there. I don't have Fola Commander in here, so let's go System, Manage, Install Extensions, Browse, and up here in my toolbox, I have Fola Commander. Components, Fola Commander. Let's go to the control panel. Say OK. Now here is htaccess file. This is the one that comes with Joomla. So because this is just a plain Jane basic, plain Jane Joomla install. So let's highlight that and go edit and encoding. Let's look for encoding. All right, let's go to the next. Accept encoding. Serve header set content encoding gzip. I think that's what we're looking for. Yeah, header set content encoding gzip. So it is in here, and it's by the files match. Why don't I have it in here? Oh, here, I do have it. Header set content encoding gzip. Header set content. I did have it. I just did not see it. So this htaccess text has the proper text. So that's good. So what I'm going to do, though, I want to make sure I have all of the Joomla stuff here. So I'm going to select all of this and go copy. And now I'm going to go back. Oh, let's see. I'm going to close that file. I'm going to go to .htaccess. You know what? This calls for a notepad window. All right. All right. So so here, that is the full version of stuff. All right. And I'm just going to write myself a note. That's the full. I'll just put full current version. All right. Great. Now, I'm going to go back to the .htaccess and edit. Edit that. I'm going to Control A and I'm going to copy. All right. And now, and then I'm going to paste what I've got right now up here. Good. So allow your site to now. So these are security headers that I have. So that I use on my site. So allow your site to be framed or not. Yes, yes, yes. These I want to keep. And then this is another addition here to set a security policy for SVG files. Okay, I want to just tidy this up right now. And if module index. Okay, and then we get into the core Joomla stuff right here. All right, so I'm going to take out this part here. All right. Now notice I also have some rewrite rules for htaccess, but I have them hashed out now. All right, you put a hash at the beginning. Iris usually just renames the htaccess.txt and copies eventual extra lines in the old htaccess. Oh, I see. You go the different direction. Yeah, but I have, see, for instance, sometimes I have custom rewrite rules that I put in here. Now this one here is not being used because I have a hash at the beginning of it. So I'm going to keep the I'll leave the rewrite engine on in there for now. But here's begin custom redirects, end custom redirects, uncomment the following line, rewrite base, begin Joomla core, SEF section, yeah, all these. And then I get down here to where my cpanel generated PHP ini directives are. So I'm going to take that out. Not going to take that. I'm going to take out what the core was, what I had. So let's just put a row of S's there. And now I get down to the full one. I'll select down to the bottom. I cut that. I'm going to put that here. Control V. All right. Yeah. I'm going to take out my rewrite engine on because that was something I added. Okay. And so I have my security headers here. I have the Joomla stuff. They have a handy dandy place down here to put custom redirects, but I don't have any, so I'm going to put that, leave that like that. Here's my gzip stuff. I know that I've got that header append, header set content encoding gzip here. And this is my cpanel stuff. And so I can take out what's at the end here. And I'm going to go Control A and copy. And now I will go Control A and paste. And there's the whole new one. And I'm going to go save and close. And now, let's see, htaccess. Oh yeah, the htaccess is 9 kilobytes because I have those security header rules in there. I have the PHP information in there, and that's all good. So now let's just preview, see if I broke anything on the site. Let's go down to the support request form. Everything seems to be working. I can go to registration. Yeah, that's good. All right, so I've tidied that up. Now, what else do I want to do? While I'm here, I really do not need, and let's just go in here and edit that. I really don't, I'm pretty sure that this part here about values save path is EA PHP 80. Where do message overrides to check in admin panel come from? Okay, we could look at that too. But see, I know I'm using PHP 8.1. I don't think that this is right here. So what I'm going to do is this. Off screen, I'm going to go just to my hosting, to my control panel. And let's go... put in my password without saying it out loud. All right, and we're going to go to list accounts, and we're going to go cybersalt.com. All right, so here is the cybersalt.com cPanel. And I'm going to go to PHP. I go to multi-PHP manager. Cybersalt.com, yes, running 8.1, right? PHP multi-ini editor. And I go to cybersalt.com. And here are the settings that I have. All right. And see the session save path here just behind my head should be EA PHP 8.1. So what I'm going to do here is, even though it says don't manually edit these changes, I'm going to, because if I delete that and save, right, now back here I'm going to apply, and I think if we go back here and refresh, let's just close. Let's go to .htaccess and go edit. I believe I will have now, yes, now I have down at the end the proper information. So this can happen when, for instance, I recently updated my, I migrated the server from CentOS 7. Thank you, Bjorn, for remembering that last week. From CentOS 7 to CentOS, I guess, 8. And so some things didn't get changed in there. So that was wrong settings anyways. So I took those out, and then I made the changes in cPanel, and it wrote the proper ones in here. And that is the way that it should be now. All right. So let's just take out this extra space, save and close. And now my site should be running fine. And if I go to system, let's go to system information. And let's go to, so there we go, PHP 8.1. Now I could switch to 8.2, but something breaks on my site. So maybe we'll come back and visit that later on. Something breaks on my site at 8.2, and I've not ever figured it out yet. But let's stick to the topic here. We've got this post installation message. I have checked this, and I can archive it. Now, hide and archive. I actually was wondering if how I can unhide all messages, but I don't know how to do that because I wanted to see some of the other installation messages that you can possibly get. But I've done this, so I think the thing to do, not to hide it, but is to archive it. And it's going, oh, hide this message, read again. Oh, interesting. Okay. Did not know that. So I can read that again. Okay, if I'm done, I just hide it and it's done and I don't see it again. All right. So I've taken care of that post installation message on that site. Excellent. Quick question. Ivor said here, where do message overrides to check come in admin panel come from? Are you asking because you don't have that? Where would that be? Do I have it? Where do I have overrides to check? Is that there or is it in system? Oh, right here, checking overrides. If you have a template and they make some changes to a layout view, say the layout view for the login form, they have something custom. And then later on, Joomla makes a new version of that. You will be alerted that you have an override in that template, and they suggest that you check just to make sure that if what was changed in Joomla was a security thing, that override is still secure in your in your template. So that's where that is. And where do those messages come? Bjorn is put in the HTML folder in the template override folder. You can look and see. So for instance, CyberSalt default details. So CyberSalt homepage, 16 changes found. Well, I thought there's somewhere that we could. I'm gonna click on 16 changes found. The yellow thing, just right here. All right. Yeah, and then you can go in and look and see. So, for instance, this blog.php, we can go in here and you can show the original file up here, and then you can show the differences, and you can scroll down and see what the differences are. Let's see. Oh, here are the differences down here. A few things. This is what's in the original. This is what's in the override, and you can review those if you want to. Myself, I don't. Yeah. Oh, and Bjorn says, yeah, click the yellow. Thanks, Bjorn. All right. I have not really worried about those, partly because I don't understand them. All that code looking at it. All right, well, let's close cybersalt.com and let's go to, let's just take a look in the J5 core here. See if we have any installation messages. Oh, there's two. All right, so first of all, here's one, stats collection in Joomla. Since Joomla 3.5, the statistics plugin will submit anonymous data, and it's talking about how it collects it and how it'll be used. And it's just letting you know that. In the full interest of full transparency to help developers, this data is publicly available. If you do not wish to provide the Joomla project with this information, you can disable the plugin called System, Joomla Statistics. So let's go to System, Plugins. Let's search for Stats, Stat. If you think, oh my goodness, no, I do not want to share Joomla statistics, you could just turn that plugin off. We can take a look in there. How often it sends, every 12 hours. I leave it, why not? But, all right, so I've read that, so I can now hide that message. And now look at here, welcome to Joomla. Since version 3.2, community resources are available for new users. So we look, Joomla Beginner's Guide. Yeah, we've got some resources here. Right, yep, and new to the Joomla forum. Okay, so yeah, so we can hide that message. So it's just a handy dandy way to communicate some information. That is all done, and no more installation messages for that site. Okay. All right, so that's J5. So why don't we do this next? Let's go to, all right, let's close this before it gets too out of hand. Okay. Let's go to my cybersalt.org site. I have some client sites that we can look at too. Go into here. Let's go to System. Let's go to Installation Message 2. All right, let's see. All right, so there's, now, here's okay, so we've got the htaccess update concerning setting the content set. Okay, so that's the one I just looked at. I'll leave that and I'll look at that later because I don't want to just keep doing things over and over again. I want to try to find some different things. But here's another one. Joomla comes with a built-in set of tools to help you handle HTTP security headers. These headers help your browser, for example, to protect you from cross-script something, and clickjacking attacks. You can find more details here. Now, you can enable this default security headers in Joomla by clicking here. However, this does not. This will add security headers to your pages in Joomla, but It also, it doesn't add security headers to maybe other things you might have. Like if you're using an HTML page in your site, or images are just being drawn from something else, or you have another program running on your account, or maybe you have something running a subfolder of Joomla that you're bridging to. So I know that Phil Taylor recommends that the security headers be put in the htaccess file, that this plugin not be used, because if I understand right, the using the plugin to do the default security headers will protect you like wearing like having an umbrella walking around in the rain. But by putting the your security rules in the htaccess file, it's like having a roof over a stadium, and then everything is protected, not just what might be underneath the umbrella that you're wearing. So I want to do it the other thing. So now that I know that, yeah, admin tools is another third party that will handle that. Yes. My server is so crazy secure with mod security rules and everything. I don't run any firewall program in Joomla because it's just yeah, I just don't do that. Yes, I do have clients that use admin tools, and they use them on my server as well. Some of them hosting with me. Myself, I've not done that. But yeah, so admin tools will give you a hardened htaccess file. It will put a lot of things in the htaccess. Yeah, and in that sense, admin tools is not doing something only for Joomla. It's doing something for your whole account. So I'm going to hide this message here, and I'm going to well, why don't we just check this quick here? Components. Let's see. Let's copy this. Let's go Fola Commander. Do I have it? No. What I do have is JMP File Manager. But here's the drag. The one thing, and I got to figure this out, is that the .htaccess file, in order to see it, let's see if we go to, oh, I click on the gear here, and I go somewhere in here. I can show, I asked, oh, show hidden items. Oh yeah, but see, it's not, I can't check to show hidden items. All right, well, let's look at it another way. Since I have cPanel, WHM open down here, let's go into the cPanel for cyberassault.org. All right. And I'm going to go to File Manager, Public HTML, and then we go down to the .htaccess, which is 8.75 kilobytes. All right, and then here is the htaccess.txt, which is an older one, 6.69. That's a tinier one from a previous version. So we actually don't even need that one. I'm not using it, so I'm going to delete it. All right. Here's the htaccess file. We're going to go and we're going to go edit. And see, now I've got a bunch of rewrite rules at the top here. I bet you I don't even know if I have security headers happening in here, so I should deal with that later. And then here is the PHP version, which is 8.1. That's all good. But we want to check down here, header set content encoding gzip. And the installation message for cyberassault.org. Let's just close this. Let's go system. Installation message. Okay. It should be header set content encoding gzip. Header set content encoding gzip. There it is right there. So I have changed it. This is all good. I don't have security headers in there. I'll deal with that another day. But yeah, that is good, which means I can go here and I can hide this message. And I have no more post installation messages, which is great. All right. Well, let me, so there's two. Let's see if we can, let's find a site that has a bunch of messages here. And as you will see, I've got something in another window here. Let's see, who was this? No, that's not it. Oh, let's see what they've got. Yeah, there's one here. So why don't we go to here? Let's go to Orleans, O-R-L-E, Orleans, churchofchrist.org. And we will log into there. They have one that we haven't seen. So let's go to System, Installation Messages. There's 3. All right, so here's the message here. HTTP security headers. Yeah, so let's hide that message. Now, I don't know if they have the, let's see, let's hide that. There we go. Content, header set, content encoding gzip. Let's just see. I know that they have, do they have Fola Commander? Yeah, so let's take a quick look. We'll take care of this one for them. Go control panel. Okay. htaccess. Oh, it's only 476. And the htaccess. Oh, they've got an old one too. So I would want to. Okay, let's see here. Let's go edit. Let's edit that one. Let's see if they have the old change there yet. There's the PHP information. Here is the rewrite base. This is an older one. This is an older one, yeah. So disable. Here. Okay, so we do have headers in here. And yeah, so here's the case. Right, well, let's just fix this one up a little bit too, because this is an older version. I like to use the current stuff. So let's take that out of there. And then mod rewrite in use. Okay, rewrite engine. And these are the Joomla rules. All right, so not many of them. So let's see, and here's the cPanel one. So let's take out the Joomla stuff here. Delete that. And now we can go back to our handy dandy notepad copy here, and here's begin cPanel stuff. So here's everything, including the header set, content encoding gzip. I'm just going to select this core Joomla one. I don't need those. I've got the security rules there, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to go here where it says package Joomla, copy. And I'm going to go Control V, put that in there, yeah. And rewrite engine, I had, let's see. Yeah, rewrite engine they have down here, writing it on. So I don't need it this line up here either. All right. I mean, I have some customized htaccess files. And this one was, this just shows up later on some sites. So you have to be really careful. If you've done some, put some rewrite or redirect URLs in your htaccess, you have to be careful with that. But I'm going to save and close that. Let's just make sure the site is working. Oh, I don't have my sound on. There we go. All right, so that's good. So now we can go to the system here, and we can go to installation messages. I've made sure that this is correct, and we've actually fixed up the htaccess, so that's good. So we're going to hide that. And then here's another one. Here's one that we haven't seen. Improved multi-factor authentication. Joomla comes with a drastically improved multi-factor authentication experience to help you secure the logins of your users. Unlike the two-factor authentication features in previous versions of Joomla, users no longer have to enter a security code with their username and password. The multi-factor authentication happens as a separate step after logging in the site. And so you can read more about that. You can use your Apple Touch, your Face ID, Android biometric screen, all that stuff. So it's like, this is an announcement. Now, if you wanted to use those, you could enable them. And if you're not going to, you can hide that. We'll hide that because we're not going to do that on this site. We go System, and now all the installation messages are taken care of that one. Excellent. And that's good because they are a client on my monthly management package, and so I'm always looking to catch up on things that work in their site. And in fact, let me just show you what that looks like in mysites.guru. This is their site here. In mysites.guru, I saw that post-installation messages should be actioned was highlighted. So I could have hidden all of these. In fact, here's a handy-dandy place where I could just read through and see what they are. But I can reload this, and it's going to get data from the live site, and it sees that they're all being dealt with. Excellent. All right, so let's do this. Let's close that and that. We don't need cybersalt.org. That's the cPanel for cybersalt.org. I need to check an email here because I just checked. Asked a question. All right, I just checked with Laura Gordon. J-Day USA starts tomorrow. Last week there were some free tickets floating around, so I asked her if there were any free tickets left that I could give away today, but there are none. She said, sorry, no, but let them know they can buy. All right, so yeah, J-Day USA. Thursday and Friday. My wife has signed up for Rod Martin's Joomla 5 course for tomorrow. She wants to learn more about Joomla 5, so that is cool. All right, so I'm going to close that. Now, let's see your Joomla sites. Joomla sites. Let me find another site here. Oh, let's see. Let's try this site here. We will see if I can log in here. All right, now this is for a blast from the past. Let's do a Joomla 3 site here. All right. There we go. Let's move this to the end though. All right. So this is airlinesalary.com, and as you see here in Joomla 3, you get this reminder, read messages. This is a site that we're moving towards migration, so read messages, and let's look. How many does he have here? Oh, good. Oh, he's got a whole bunch here. Great. All right, so since before 3.9.22, the default htaccess.txt file contained erroneous code. And here's this is a different fix here. This is if module auto index ignore if module. All right, this should be this code. So why don't we now this one I think could show up if you haven't dealt with this message before and you migrate from 3 to 4. I think this message will persist as a reminder. So let's just see if do we have Fola? We don't have that in here. Let's do this here. All right. Extensions, manage and install. Yeah, I'll do it in a new tab. All right. Upload package, browse. I think Fola Commander works on it. Oh, this might not work on 4. You know what? Let's go into the cPanel for this account here. All right. Let me open that up over here. That is this. I have to go into proper server here. And let's go to list accounts. Oh, maybe he is on this server here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we're gonna do a bunch of tabs here. Okay. Oh, he is there. Okay. All right. Let me go to the file manager on his. Great. And now we'll go over to here. Okay. So we close that. So we're looking in his htaccess file if they've got if module auto index. So we're going to go into here, public HTML. We're going to go to .htaccess. Now these are some smaller ones, but I'm not going to mess around with this because this is Joomla 3. All right, we'll update this later on when we migrate them to 4 and then to 5. But we're going to go edit, and we're going to look for this text here. Whoops. We're going to look for ignore. We'll look for the word ignore. And I can search with this up here. Let's see, ignore. I-G-N-O-R-E. Ah, it's not in there at all. All right, so let's see. Let's read this again. Disabling directory listings. The security team recommends to manually apply necessary changes to any existing htaccess files. This cannot be done automatically. So this code will disable directory listings. So that's I think that if you have an empty directory or a directory that doesn't have index.html or index.php or index. Or default.htm or default.html. If you don't have those, a directory listing could be done, I think. But anyway, so we're going to take this if module here, and I'm just going to put it in the site. And let's see. This is where its PHP information is. I'm going to put it at the top. Whoops. Control home. All right. So I've put that in there. Excellent. And I will save that. And that means for this post installation message, I can hide that. Now, additional cross-script something protection. Cross-site scripting, XSS. This will protect against vulnerability that might be in SVG files if there's a hack in there. So I'm going to add that one there too. Excellent. And we'll save that. And we can hide that. Now, as part of our security team's review, we've made some changes to default settings for the global text filters. The default setting for the public guest registered groups is now no HTML. As these changes are only applied to new installations, we strongly recommend that you review these changes and update your site from system, global configuration, text filters. I'm going to go system. Okay, let me just duplicate this because I don't want to show stuff. I'm going to go system, global configuration, text filters. All right, so now I went to that area and it says default setting for public guests and registered is no HTML. So here we go. Default setting for public is no HTML. Guest and registered is no HTML. Where is guest? Public, no HTML, manager. There is no guest here. Well, if there's no guest, then we don't need to worry about that. But we have checked that. No HTML, no HTML. Let's just read this. There's no guest in this one. It's interesting. Maybe it'll show up later when we migrate. So, alrighty. Everybody, I'm just going to pause the live stream for just a second. Hey, was that super loud? It was super loud here, but it might be because I had my volume turned up way loud. Valerie, something's come up and she has to go. Derek likes the taste and pause music. Well, I'm happy because I know many of you don't like the ending music. But all right, so there is no guest group here, but no HTML is set there, so that's great. Close that. And so now we can hide that message. All right, now, htaccess and web.config security update. Add the following lines before mod, rewrite, in use. Okay. Copy. Mod, rewrite, in use. There we go. Add it before. All right. We put those lines in there. And then changes for web.config. Add the following lines right after rewrite in web.config. Let's open up another file. Web.config. That's in the .text. All right. Well, let's just do that. Okay, so add the following lines right after /rewrite. Okay. There's /rewrite. All right. I think it's already there. Let's see. It is there. It's just shifted a bit because of me pasting, so I'm going to go Control Z. So one of those things was already there, but I did write. So we don't need anything in there. Great. And so we can hide that message. Excellent. Wow, a lot here. All right, increased management of users' privacy with the introduction of GDPR for you. GDPR for EU citizens. Similar regulations elsewhere in the world may be necessary to request consent. Joomla 3.9 introduces new capabilities to existing creating site privacy policies. So that's alerting to a new feature. We can hide that. User actions can now be logged. Yes, all right. So that's something to know that can be done. So that's a new feature. Update site security recommendations. Since version 3.88. Global configuration. Text filters. The default administrator user group has changed from no filtering to default blacklist. For administrator. Okay, so let's just do this again. Duplicate. And I'm going to go here. System, global configuration. Text filters. All right, so the default one for super users is gone from no filtering to the default blacklist. All right, that's the default one. Now, having said that, I'm not going to change this one because I don't want to mess up something that my client has access to that may be the default blacklist. is going to stop. All right. So I'm not going to do that, but I am informed about it, and that's fine. Users send password. The option to send a user their password in plain text when an account is created is now disabled by default. Okay. Media Manager. Flash files, file extension applications are not allowed to be uploaded. Okay. That's a change in the Media Manager. As of 3.8.8, sure. Articles, show email. The option to show an email icon with articles is disabled by default. All right. Stats collection in Joomla. We have read that one. You have possible issues with your multilingual settings. Since Joomla 3.4.0, you may have issues with system language filter plugin on your website. To fix them, please open a language manager. Save each content language manually to make sure an access level is saved. Language manager. All right, so let's see. Language. Let's open a new tab. This is what you would do. You would, no, I guess you would do something here. Extensions, languages installed. You must have to, you would open them. How? Something is saying to do something. Open the language manager. Oh, that's not working. All right, I'm not going to worry about this. He's not using languages, and we'll deal with it at a later version if it's not working. Let's hide that. A change to the default robots.txt files made in 3.3 allow Google access templates and media files. This change not applied automatically, and on upgrades, and users are recommended to review changes in robots.txt and implement these changes in their own robots.txt file. And I think that's a check that I believe that is a check that mysites.guru does. Let's just check that here right now. Let's go to open up his page, and I will show you. Here's his page here. Oh, there you go. Your robots.txt file should not restrict media templates. So I'm going to investigate that. I don't think this is the same issue, but this is checking that. Oh, and it's blocking Google and other crawlers. So let's fix that. Excellent. Fix that right there. Yeah, so this allows Google access. So that, okay, that's good that we took care of that one. All right, hide that. And change the default htaccess web config files made in Joomla 3.4 does disallow listings by default. Users are recommended to implement this change in their files. I think we just took care of that. Did we not just take care of that? Yeah, we did that. All right, so save changes, and that's all the post installation messages for his site. Now that's a Joomla 3 site. Let me go back here and let's find a Joomla 5 site that maybe has some more that needs done here. Okay, can I show that? Let's see. This is my son-in-law's site for his business, his landscaping business, which is now he's closing because he's opening a coffee shop where you can go and play board games. Let's just close this here. Airline salary. That's the file for, who was this? Airline salary. Yeah, let's close that. We'll close that htaccess file there, and this was for who knows which cPanel that was for. Close that. All right. So let's go to Clear Sky Landscaping. I can show you this. It's my son-in-law's. And let's bring this over here, and I click the eyeball. And let's see, post installation messages should be actions. So let's see which ones he has here. This lets us read before. Okay, so we've seen that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I can actually fix this one. Oh, no, this hides this. I'd have to go in and edit it. All right, that's not it. Let's see what else we have here for sites. Let's see if my friend at Career Actions has any a few things. Disable, no, publish. I don't see any. Maybe he has dealt with those. All right, that's just. Let's just see here. Oh, here's one that I can show probably. Manage site. And let's see. Oh, there's 4 post installation messages for this site right here. Delta Beckwith. Post installation messages. Let's see what we've got here. Let's find a different one. All right, that one we've have an example of. That's no news. Stats collection. Welcome to Joomla. So it said that there are 4, but some that need to be dealt with there. I don't know if we can find any different. Anyone think of any other post installation messages that we've not run into? Let's see here. Let's just see if this one has anything unique. Otherwise, maybe I'll go back and troubleshoot my PHP problems with that one site. Let's see. Let's check this out here. No, it looks like those are taken care of. All right, I'm going to check 2 more sites and then we'll stop on this. Where else might... let's see here. Check this out here. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, that's a Joomla 3 site. That's a Joomla 3 site. There's a Joomla 2.5 site, my sister-in-law's site. I wonder if Nan's site has stuff. Let's see. Oh, there's 3. Let's take a look. Security headers. That one. No. Well, I think maybe I've covered them, but I said I'd do 2 more sites. So your Joomla sites. And what will we do here? Oh, let's check this fellow's site out here. Oh, 9 post installation messages. Let's go and see. All right. That's a good one for us to check out. Manage site. I don't think that he will mind. So I'm going to go to the admin login and we will go to post installation message. Yeah, so here's a Joomla 5 site. I just updated him Joomla 5 last night, and actually he messaged me today and said something's not showing on a site, so I'll have to troubleshoot that. But let's go to system, and let me just see. I get chat up here. Joomla installation messages. All right. So Joomla 4 comes with built-in set of tools to help you handle that. Yeah, so we know that. Okay, we could check this on his okay, the SVG files thing we've seen. Updated text filters. All right. Okay, the web config one, we've seen that. All right, so, and these would be left over from the Joomla 3 site. Increase management user privacy. Yeah, we've seen that. Users can now be logged. Yeah. htaccess update concerning content heading. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, so we've seen all of these in the process. So, all right, I'll deal with that later on then. Like that. And yeah, so now that I've done a few of those, it'll be easy. And I'm going to train one of my team members to go through and check those and they can take care of these. So there's one more green check for people that whose sites I am managing. Okay, now what time are we here? 12:13. Let's do some troubleshooting here of my cybersalt.com site, perhaps not running on PHP 8.2. All right. So that means I need to go here. That's not the server I want to see. This one here, cybersalts.com. And here's my cPanel right here. All right. Let's close these other things here that we don't need. All right. So I'm going to go PHP, multi-PHP manager, cybersalt.com. And we're going to give it the 8.2 treatment. All right, I think it's this site or it's the cybersalt.org. Let's go to the home page. That's working. That is working. I wonder. Let's see, NetShaker. Do you guys remember a couple of weeks ago I could not figure out why some things were not showing up in the latest videos? It turns out that Shabazz, when he added them, forgot to give them the tags as latest videos or as videos. And so that's why. Remember, it's just driving me crazy why some things weren't showing up. It's just because they hadn't been set up properly. So I had to chuckle at that. I was sorry for the couple of hours it took me to figure out, but you know, we all make mistakes and we're all learning. And so yeah, Shabazz, hi Shabazz. That was just that was just something that happened at that point. This seems to be working fine now, though. So I don't think this is a problem. Let's just log into the front end. Oops, sorry, log in. Like that. Log in. It's working. I can edit here in the front end. Ivor says you can make your own music on Suno AI. Very easy and reasonably good and free. Interesting. This is interesting. That's because this is a book a meeting, but this is the page builder CK page. Interesting. Also interesting that CAPTCHA is here. I think that's something, if you're editing the front end, you can turn off CAPTCHA being checked. But obviously for front end editing, something is goofy here. And I think it's because of, I need to switch to the page builder CK, which made this page. But I'm not going to do that right now, because I don't want to create more work for myself. But this seems to be working in PHP 8.2. So maybe it was my cybersalt.org site. So why don't we go to there? All right. Although let's just double check back here and back. Oh, this is where I want to go. Close. System information. 8.2.7. Wonder why I didn't have that up to 8.2 before. Who knows? Mysterious. The mysteries never cease. Okay, so let's close that. Let's close that cPanel. Let's go to cybersalt.org. Administrator. Log in. System. System information. 8.1.27. All right. Cybersalt.org cPanel. I have here. Going to go to PHP. Multi-PHP Manager. Now we're going to bump it up to 8.2. And now we're going to preview. I know there was something that was not working. Oh, look at that super old page there, eh? This is an old page. Look, CyberSalt does not operate its own servers. We resell web hosting on islandnet.com. That is like from 2009. How does that page live? I should... I'm not getting any traffic from that anyways, but maybe I'm sending traffic to them. Maybe someone looks up for it. Anyways, all right. Well, this is working now. So, why was this not? I know for sure one of these sites was not working on PHP 8.2. Oh yes, even when yeah, Bjorn caught that. When you log in, it says login should only be the link to log out. Yes, I even have a tutorial on that. I just have not practiced what I've taught on every site. Look at that. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. Something was not working. But something was not working, but it is now. Oh, that should be sign up for free CyberSalt. That should be a link to. Okay. Well, things to work on. All right. Well. Ugly page, but functional. It's there. Like many of your own pages when you're working on your own stuff. Let's refresh. PHP, let's go into here, log in. 8.2. Well, I guess I just have to accept that. See, that's a nice page I did with my friends. I'm putting some writings that my friend has done, and I've just slammed on a Raxo module there, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Could do some work. Don't like that blue there, but okay. Well, why don't let's see. Sign up for free CyberSalt today. Let's fix that. Modules. Sign. Let's see. Sign. SIGN. Sign up for CyberSalt. Is this image? What do I want to link it to? Let's see. Let's create a link to. Is it a menu? No. I want to sign up to. I don't even have a place for it to link to. I want to create a link to, all right, let's go here. Let's go menus, hidden. Component com tags does not exist. Really? Oh man. What have I been doing here? Menus, hidden, component. Maybe this changed. So let's go Burger King jokes and humor. Let's see. Burger King jokes. Burger King jokes and humor. All right. Select. Maybe that will just fix the link. Okay. So somewhere com tags changed. So if I go into here and go to here, I'll see the tag for that. Oh, that's right. Oh, remember? Remember this? I don't always fart at Burger King, but when I do, it's a Whopper. Yes, and that was Michael. Michael. Is Michael here today? Have we seen Michael yet? I don't think Michael's here. Anyways, yeah, remember this is an image that was on my computer in the live stream, so I put that there. Okay. Whatever was broken is fixed now. But that's not what I want to do. I want to do a new menu item on the hidden one. Let's just let's go to subscribe. And the type is going to be ACY mailing. Let's see. Allow users to manage their own emails in the front of your site. List management page. I think this is what we want. We can see right here. I'm going to copy this and save. And I'm going to put that short URL there. See what comes up. Front-end management not available. Oh, okay. Select ACY mailing. Let's see here. Subscriber management page. Let's try that. Save. Administrator. Oops, that's not what I want. I want to paste that. Front-end management not available. Must be something I have to turn on. I am, Loic's right. I'm using Bitwarden. I really like Bitwarden. Yeah, it is great. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to do this. Let's close this. Let's get rid of that menu item. We'll trash it. In fact, let's go to filter options, select status trashed. Let's just empty that so it is out of the way. Let's go to content and to articles. Let's go to subscribe. Oh, here's subscribe. Okay, so I don't, here's subscribe. This is something I have for subscribing to my friend's back pew. I wonder if that even works anymore. Let's just check this out. I'll do a little bit of work on my own site here. Oh, okay, so sign up for Backpew emails. What form is that? This is old school. JavaScript email confirm. This is, oh, that's something very old, but he also has, or click here to subscribe. Oh, you can mail to him. All right. Well, you know what? That's in the back pew page. I'll leave that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go close. And I'm going to go to modules, and that's clear. Let's go to the filter options and select the type ACY mailing subscription form. I don't have one. So I'm going to go new. ACY mailing subscription form happens to be right there. That's nice. And I'm going to go subscribe. And, all right, display mode. All right, automatically subscribe to displayed lists. I want to show these here. List checked by default. I'll let people pick. Display the list, name, display text outside. Yeah, position none. Subscribe. All right, and this is going to be good conditions. That's all right. So I'm going to go save and close. That makes, all right, this is module ID 10,385. Now I'm going to go and make an article. Call it subscribe to CyberSalt. All right, and then we hope you enjoy your newsletter subscription. Newsletter subscription. And I'll put an S on the end there. And I'm going to center that. And I'm just going to give it some size. I'll make this paragraph. No, I'll give it a heading 2 because the title will be heading 1. And now I'm going to put a line space, which is cheating. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to insert a module. And there's, ACY mailing subscription form. I'm going to insert it by number. I'm going to go save. It's uncategorized. Let's just preview. Excellent. This just lets people sign up. I can work on this later. Ha, famous last words. But, in fact, what I would want to do is use convert forms because it has the honeypot field that gets people to sign up. Yeah, let's do that instead. Let's do that instead because I think, let's go system, site modules, subscribe. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to use this module. Trash it. I want to go to components, convert forms. Do I really not have convert forms on here? What am I? Wow. I spend so little time on this site now. Support. News. I don't have convert forms on here. Huh. Well, that might be something to do on a live stream. Make a sign-up form for my ACY mailing things using convert forms. I won't do that right now, though. Can wait a little while. I can wait a little while to do that. Maybe I'll do that next week. Huh. Well, right off the bat here, let's just do this. Let's make a new task. Let's go, this will be basic. No. Joomla. No. CyberSalt. Video ideas. I'll change this later. create ACY mailing subscribe form with convert forms. All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that next week on the 17th. Yeah, next week on the 17th. Yeah, I think so. All right. All right, so let's schedule that. I'm going to have to. All right, so that's going to make a new task. I have to move that. I'm organizing my ClickUp to better manage some things. Also, here in Brave Browser, the ClickUp app is not behaving properly. I mentioned it to them. They only support like core original Chrome. I mentioned something else that I would do in the future that would be good to do in a future video, and what was that? I thought that maybe I said maybe we do that next week, but then was that the sign up or was it something else? I don't remember. Maybe I should have made a note right away. All right. Well, let's see quick if there's any new extensions that we can check out here. Install extensions. Newest first, current Joomla version. Nor competition. Oh, okay, so there's a few things here. This plugin, Nor Competition, provides deep image analysis using benefits of site engine. Prevents users to upload images. Let's see. No, this is a plugin for Nor Competition Imager that looks for images that do not correspond to ethical values and may violate sites' terms of use. Interesting. Nudity detection, weapons, alcohol and drugs, offensive, graphic violence and gore, text moderation images, embedded text and watermarks, QR code, tobacco products, AI generated images, minors. Interesting. I'm not sure how I would. If I did a live stream to test this, it would be interesting. But Nor Competition has image moderation. So using AI, deep image analysis. Is that necessarily AI? Probably some type. And it looks for things and bans things. I don't think they're testing for AI images. I think they're testing images. Oh, AI generated images. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Let's just pop over to their site. See if they say more. Nor competition. Okay, so yeah, how would they test for AI images? That's a good question. Very interesting plugin. All right, so JMP restrict registration. Let's check that out. Your website starts to have spam accounts and is increasing over time. You want to block it. This plugin uses restrict registration. Oh, allow, disallow account registration by country. They would be unique. There, perhaps there's, yeah, who knows? Maybe there's, I don't know, Ivor. It's interesting because we can look at images quite often and see that they're AI, but oh, this is from Joom Helper. This plugin is used to restrict registration. Let's go over to Joom Helper here. Joom Helper. because that is Joom Helper. This is where they've got that file manager. I have some comments down here. And Bjorn's got a comment. There's Bjorn. Where's my comment? I can see that area, but the check box is grayed. What is that? Grayed out, and I can't select it. 5 months ago, I asked this question about editing htaccess files. No, I should log in. All right, that's the Joom helper there. Log in. There, see what he says there. There's something else about. Oh, that's the other thing too. If we go to this site here, system, I think I have file, just while I'm in here, let's go update sites. Oh, let's go update sites, rebuild, system, extensions, check for updates. And because I get a message up here about JMP that I should ask them about too. Since this is watch me work, that'd be one more thing for me to catch up here. All right, okay. Yes, let's ask that question because this happens, the update. I'm going to paste this comment here. Quick question. Seeing this message in the Joomla update area. I think this is because is there a way that is it possible to fix this? To fix this, it doesn't show. It is confusing to my clients who have this extremely handy tool on their site. Thanks. All right, I'll just have to remember to check back on this. Okay, good. Excellent, excellent. I needed to do that. All right, let's close this. That's extensions. This is system. Install extensions. Oh yeah, so we looked at newest newest first. Open that. Let's go to download. Allow, disallow, account registration by country. After installing the plugin, go to admin page, system plugins, JMP restriction. You can pick the countries you want to delay from, and system uses curl. All right. They have some, you know, I got to tell you, they've got some handy dandy little little extensions that are pretty cool. Yeah. You could also, it looks like you could also disallow, or you could just allow. Now, of course, using these IPs, sometimes you might get false positives, but. All right, now this one, plug content Alcudio. This displays a list of audio files and a player. Interesting. Use following tag. Okay, so listen, use the tag HTML. So let's go to the download. Let's see, let's read about this on their page. Oh, wow. QL audio. Boy, they got a bunch of stuff here. What is this one called though? Oh, that might be a typo. Plugin content ALQUDO. ALQUDO. Oh, let's see. FDDIO. QL. Oh, A. Okay. Oh, it's hard to say here. QL audio. That's what it is. But it's got an L at the beginning. All right. QL audio displays a list of audio files in a player using the following tag. Tilde HTML. QL. Oh, this. Okay. QL audio. No files and image folder images were found. QL audio following. Further parameters. Okay. And that's Marique Regal. All right, so some manual things in some settings, different parameters, name type description, oh, number, name, type, description, folder roots, oh, so number, 2, folder root string, okay. All right, well, some deciphering required there. Let's just see here. Let's go to this page here. What does this open? And let's go to English. I agree to the cookies. Give me cookies. Yummy cookies. 20 freely available extensions we have for CMS Joomla, form generator, content splitting, optimal administration. Joomla is so-called open source project, means software continues to develop a free community. Okay. All right, well, if you've got the hang of that one, it could be quite good. Conversion cow. Moo. Conversion cow, you can easily create custom pop-outs that connect with your ideal customer. So it's a pop-out tool. I like the name, Conversion cow. Is it something that you need to... sign up, free trial. Oh, Conversion cow is a site. All right, let's go see Conversion Cow. Let's go see Conversion Cow. Bet you that's a com, right? ConversionCow.com. We're going to go, let's see here. There we go. Conversion Cow. Increase your website's chance of converting more leads faster. All right, so it's a pop-up. And what is Conversion Cow? We got a little side thing here. Convert better for less than a coffee a day. Turn your static website into a dynamic sales machine. Plug and play, no coding, no lock-in contracts. So, all right. So, all right. Let's see what their pricing is. So I think this is sort of like EngageBox that Tassos has. $99 a month. Wow. Wow. Good. Oh, all prices are in Australian dollars. 99 Australian dollars. Okay. Up to 1,000 page visits per month. Access to all features. Conversion Cow watermark. All right. Start seeing conversions for less than a coffee a day. Yeah, because coffee is expensive. You know what? When I say wow, I'm not being all judgy, because some people will look at my prices and go, wow. But what I will say is good for them. You know, if you're going to build a business, if you can find clients that need help with pop-ups. I mean, we're looking at, it's a Joomla site, and we know about EngageBox. I think there's a free version of EngageBox too, right? But if you're looking for clients or helping them convert, and they do want to convert and they see value in that, then more power to you. I am learning a lot about business. You know, it's coming up. October will be 7 years since I've been full time, and when I retired and then started doing this full time, so I didn't really retire, right? I retired without money. I was hoping for a smooth transition, and I'll tell you what I did before pastoring a church was very different in many ways. I think as far as the doing part, then owning my own business. And so I've really had to learn some new things. And it has not always been easy. And I'm grateful to God that I am where I am after coming up on 6.5 years, I guess. And it's been rewarding and exciting and challenging and difficult and stressful. Oh my goodness. I mean, you guys have seen, here. All right. So here's my hand. And of course you notice I'm wearing this glove because my hand is, I've really been struggling with eczema, and stress is not good for it. So let me tell you, I'm a happy guy, but I'm a stressed guy. And it got to the point where it's so hard to sleep because I'm so itchy. Anyways, I don't want to go into a whole organ recital. But what I'm just saying is that Joe, Sonny, and I are going to be talking about this at JDate USA on Friday in one of the panel sessions that I do. Running a business, you gotta ask for money, and you know what? You have to quote what you're worth. And I'll tell you, now that I've got some employees, like I'm an employee. My wife is an employee of the company. And so and I've got Nathan, there's Shabazz, and my original co-op student, he's going to be coming. He's just finishing up a co-op, so he wants some work to do. And I mentioned them as employees because I have to do tax deductions. I have to give them pay slips. I have to report to the government. I have to pay all that stuff like that. So they're employees like in that whole administrative, the government has me over a barrel kind of way. And then, of course, there are people, and some of you here on the channel, that help me out with projects from time to time. And so when I get looking at a job, quoting a job, in order to break even based on software that I'm buying and servers that I've got and ping and vacation pay and all that stuff like that, it's challenging. It's a lot. I suppose if I was just a freelancer, and just charging like super tons of money for doing some work, not a lot of work, because I can only do so much. It would be less. There would be less things I'd have to do to run a business. Anyways, my point is this. So these people are charging $99 a month for 1,000 page views to show pop up. I'm guessing, if I understand right, to help convert leads on people's sites, and hopefully they are doing well. They've got a lot of. It takes a lot of work, and so yeah. When I go $99 a month and go, wow. Of course, we know you can get convert forms for easily $99 for the year, right? And use that. So, okay, so man, lots of new stuff showing up here, right? JMP shortcuts. Yeah, we're catching up to where we were. Yeah, it's implemented up. But that chat bro, let's just check this out. Chat bro. Hey bro, do you want to chat? Chat bro is a web-based messenger that can be synchronized with Telegram and VK. Okay, that's the Russian Facebook, right? Customized chat bro is designed using a web constructor to match your website. It's a free download. Date added March 27th. Last updated April 12th. So if you got Telegram and you want to have chat on there, go ahead. Chat, bro. And there you go. And they've got WordPress, OpenCart, and Joomla chat. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. Take a quick look at what's left here, and then we're going to review what's happening with JDay. Description: internet acquiring CDEK CDEK Pay accept payments by bank cards, Apple, and SBP. What's SBP? They have a demo. Oh, the developer, question mark. I don't know who developed this. Oh, it's a Concord payment. Oh, okay. Russian. Switch to English here. 1 ruble. Oh, this is a demo here. All right. Web-based constructor for every chat configure. Oh, this is chat. Oh my goodness. CDEK Pay. Let's go back here again. Internet acquiring CDEK Pay is a ready-made payment solution that allows you to accept payment by bank cards, Apple Pay, SBK, and websites. It's Concord payment gateway for Joom shopping. Derek says in the 90s, he went computerized for bookkeeping and inventory. Commodore 64 and dot matrix printer that wrote about 4 lines a minute. Business is more complex these days, but each thing you have to do, yes, it's easier because of the better and faster software. Totally. Have you guys seen the picture? Have you guys seen the picture of someone standing? They've got the Walkman. They've got a boom box. They've got all kinds of stuff. A typewriter. Or anyways, and it says all of this now fits in your pocket. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing that our cell phones, what they can do and what software can do. And it is better and faster software, but it also complex. And also things have changed. Even, would you say 10 years ago? Anyways, there was a day where you could slap up a web page and it was killing it for you. And now there's so much to do with security and responsive views, mobile views, accessibility, so many things now to it's just which is interesting, because if you have a client that comes along let's say they're a late adopter or a late middle adopter, and they just want to pay a couple of bucks for their web page because they think that's all they need. I think I maybe told you the story that years ago, a couple of years ago, I was trying to get a sandwich shop in my. I went to the sandwich shop. I knew the owner from the Chamber of Commerce. They talked about a web page, and so I was talking with them about building something, helping to build some community around their sandwich shop, some ideas, get their website going, get them on Google stuff. And there's another man there. Oh, this is just before the pandemic. Yeah, so this was years ago. Which isn't that nice that the pandemic was years ago now? Anyways, he owned a restaurant, and I remember her saying to this fellow, oh, yeah, he's here to talk about a web page and that. And the guy looked at her and says, oh, $5 a month on GoDaddy, that's all you need. So that restaurant is not in business anymore. I don't know if I think she's sold, but yeah, it's a lot of work, as we all know. Yeah, so much to do with new sites. And Derek says scares him a little. It scares me a little too, because here, let's go to JDay USA. One of the sessions that let's see, check out. One of the sessions that's in JDay USA is going to be let's just see here. Where is he? Oh yeah, Ian Oliver. Unlock the secret. Landing 20,000 pound projects with high-end web design customers. That, we're at the end of the live stream here, right? So it's just, it's probably mostly like it is for our live streams anyways. What let me look at the stats. There's like 8 watching right now. So I'm always honest, but I'll and I tried to be vulnerable. I'll be really vulnerable. It scares me to think about quoting $20,000 or pounds on a high-end website. It really does. And it might be partly, maybe it's imposter syndrome, but I just think, man, if you find someone that will pay you $20,000 to build them a website, I'm afraid I can't live up to whatever their expectations are. I just think they're either, because if they got money for that, they obviously are organized and have a plan and want to do something. So I just think to myself, oh man, how could I do that? I'll still say yes. And maybe that's why I have a glove on, because my hand's broken out from stress. I'll still say yes because because it's an opportunity, and I'll figure it out and I'll try. But still, it scares me. So, Derek, when you say so much to do with new sites that it scares you a little, I hear you. Yeah, so there is. But you know what? If we're going to do good work, then feel good about the work that we do, and give good quality and good service, and it takes a lot of time, we've got to quote what we're doing. Mary says, when you worked at the agency, they routinely quoted prices like that and had most of the work done overseas. Okay. Yeah. Well, listen, if you can sell and you have a team and people that can do it, then yeah, that's great too. I hope that having it done overseas, they were paying those people well. That's one of the things I really enjoy about my business right now is I'd like I pay a living wage, and that varies in different places around the world. But yeah, I just think it's if you own a company or you're doing something, then and you do it well, care for people, just be nice, be kind, and provide for people. I also realize that. Come to realize too how that's a challenge to the bottom line of the business too, and of course, and that's part of the thing too. If I'm coding on a project and I know that I'm paying my team to do it, and I'm going to pay them something that's fair, then I have to quote high. If it's, again, like if it's just me sitting in my home office and I'm a freelancer and I'm putting out a project, maybe 2 projects a month, I just need to make the money that I need for myself, right? But as soon as I'm taking on projects and paying people and doing things it's anyways, my mind's working around it. Ivor says, yeah, you need experts in different areas. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Anyway, so if I'll be interested in seeing what he's saying there. Let's take a look at some of these other sessions here. All right, so tomorrow at 10 Central, that's 8 a.m. me time. Yeah, here in the west coast of Canada. 1500 UTC. Welcome message from Laura. Keynote speaker from Joomla President Crystal. Dionysopoulos. Loic says some experts are experts. Yeah. Well, they just spurt out that they can do it and then they can't. Yeah. Mary's looking forward to hearing about work on the WordPress import. What? What is that, Mary? Who's working on a WordPress import? Are they thinking about making that core? Mary, tell me more. I know you want to hear more about it. I haven't heard. It's news to me. All right. Introduction to Joomla. All right. Starts at 10:45. Susan, my wife, is taking that. As I said. Oh, it's a session? Okay, we'll see. Olivier, bugs and fun. I will probably... Yes, America Joomla Day tomorrow, look. And Friday. All right, so virtual lunch break. All right, so we're going to have virtual lunch together. This will continue. How to build a module in Joomla 5. Interesting. Joomla 4 AI. Yes, Martin. Martin is speaking on Joomla 4 AI, your Joomla 4 artificial intelligence buddy. That will be interesting. Unlocking Joomla 5 template building workshop from Adam Melker. That's going to be very interesting. I think he's going to be looking at working with the core there. Let me just, I should have shared the link in here. There we go. 10 times your search marketing with ChatGPT and generative AI is a virtual lunch full of empty calories. Yeah, it's like those really expensive desserts that just disappear. So we have a hotel here in Victoria, the Empress, and you can go for high tea. And so I've been to high tea a couple of times since we've moved out here. Just usually with, actually one guy. How many times did I do it? Anyways, I've done it. Really, really great tea. Really great ambiance. And plates of like a tower plate, like 3 layers of plates with really very dainty and wonderful pastries and little desserts on them. And interesting because when you put them in your mouth, they disappear. It's like where you'd almost think like I'm supposed to chew on something, but some of them they just vaporize and disappear. Yeah, so a virtual lunch. 10 times your search marketing with ChatGPT and generative AI. All right. And then unlock Joomla 5 template building. Oh, that's Adam Melker doing continued. All right. And Ian Oliver. Yeah, English afternoon tea. That's what it is. Ivor. Yeah. Unlock the secret landing 20. Okay, so you know what? This is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to get up, I'm going to listen to these two things here. My wife's going to take this course. I'm going to, I think I'm going to join this Bugs and Fun just to see. I'd like to learn how to test bugs. I'll just watch and see. It's something I've really put off learning. Yeah. Then I'm going to check this out. Joomla 4 AI. Yeah. And I'm going to check out this 10 times your search thing and this one here. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Then on the 12th, a welcome keynote here. Okay. Oh, and this is interesting. Google Analytics 4 broke site analysis and how to fix it for Joomla. That's interesting. Olivier will be speaking on 2 upcoming Joomla official tools. That's probably what you just linked to, right, Mary? Let me just see. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's open that in a new tab. Several exciting projects currently underway in Joomla community. Here's your chance to get an early look. A migration tool is being developed to facilitate seamless transitions from WordPress to Joomla. And the guided tours package is being refined to enable easy sharing of tours across your client base. So you can create a tour and export it and put it on your other sites. Either you have to pay. Copy link address. Yes, the virtual sessions are for pay. All right, there's the link there. And it's not a bad price either. Virtual pass, $65. All right. And what was there? Oh, there's musical notes falling here, but there's no music. Okay. All right. And the intro to Joomla class. It's all booked up. My company is paying my wife to take that. That's a plus about having a company, an incorporated company, I guess, or if you're a sole proprietor, is that you can deduct things that you're using for business. So this was a no, I'm getting to my session. Derek. I'm not that modest. Anyways, yeah, if you got a company, you can deduct things. You have to be careful because you can spend so much money on company stuff. You have no money for yourself. But my company, because I'm an employee of the company, right? My company pays for my cell phone. It's paying for my internet. I pretty much only use the computer for work stuff. So yeah. All right. So enhance your Joomla experience with always-on AI assistant. The incredible possibilities offered by the Joomla Task Scheduler, Mark DeChevre. Okay. Look, yes, there are. So there are replays. If you have bought a ticket, you will be able to log in and watch the replays. It takes a little while to get all the sessions up on the YouTube, but they do go up and they do become available. In fact, past Joomla days, J-Day USAs are available to watch. I don't know if last year's has been unlocked yet, but you can. Yeah, so if you buy, you can log on. Virtual lunch. Oh, it's Joomla 5. The feature has begun. That's at 12. Okay. Virtual lunch break. And then this is Nick, which he's doing his presentation of Akiba Panopticon for managing sites. Okay. Manage your sites without breaking the bank. Yep. April 12th in the afternoon. Up your email game to pro level with BeFree.io and Joomla. Oh, that's interesting. Carlos Camera. Unlock the power of Joomla 5. Develop your first component with web services. Remember, we had him on the site had him on the channel here, looking at this book that he's written. BeFree.io. What is that? BeFree.io. Okay. That domain is for sale. Obviously. Be free. Oh, put the E in there. I bet you we have a B come up. The go-to HTML email builder that converts. Oh. No, demonstration. That'll be interesting. $25 a month. My previous comments. Considered if it works, great. No credit card required. Oh, that's billed monthly, $30 a month. Supercharge your email landing page creation with our starter professional business enterprise plans. All right, well, that'll be interesting to see. And then in the afternoon at 3, Elisa Foltine doing her presentation on UTheme for 2 hours. After Carlos, it's this guy, Smarter Than Tim's. And I got 2 people. First of all, in the first half of that session, I'm going to be interviewing Ryan Demmer, who is JoomlaContentEditor.net, and he is that's JCE editor. So I asked him if he would guide us through advanced features of JCE that are often overlooked or underutilized. And then after that, Joe Sunny and I about emotional well-being. Discussion will cover the advantages of valuing your work appropriately by charging clients accordingly, and strategies for navigating, ultimately preventing the emotional rug pull frequently experienced when offering services without charge to initially grateful individuals or groups. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about. And then closing, Stump the Joomla. That's a fun time. And then on Saturday, there's some kind of fun event. Scavenger hunt in Nashville. You know, we did a scavenger hunt in Austin last year because Susan and I were at that, and it actually was a lot of fun. And then morning bungee fitness event, open up to 10 people, an hour away. Oh, so that's Pat, who is know her from the Joomla small user group. This small business user group. I should find that. Let me just look for that on another screen here, because that's a really fun Joomla user group too. And let's just see if I can find that group. Yeah, it's this one here. So I'm going to I'll post this in chat. If you are running Joomla as a small business, and even on your own, right? Freelancer, or you're just working on Joomla, make some money for yourself. This is a fun group for you to check out. And in fact, I can paste that link right here. And 189 members. It's quite a big group. It's really growing. Yeah, they have a monthly meeting. Meetings are recorded. We had a great one on accessibility. Brian Tiemann was the speaker. That was good. But yeah. All right, so J-Day USA. So there's some interesting things there. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, well, what time? Look at that, 1:16. I got a couple of clients that need me to take care of some things for them. So let's go to here. And yeah, well, I feel good about catching up on post-installation messages. I'm going to get my team working on those as well. And then, yeah, J-Day USA tomorrow. So I'll see some of you in the sessions, hanging out and being around and that. So everybody, let me line up for the buttons here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Appreciate that. Thanks for watching me work and for your company, interesting conversation and ideas. And that's a wrap for today. So, as usual, I hope that wherever this finds you, be it morning, evening, afternoon, or tomorrow, that you are well. Until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.